Restaurants have the green light for indoor seating now in phase 4, while some are keeping people outside anyway. And many are working to bring a century-old theater back to its former glory. How they're getting it in our town, Hoopeston.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 5.
Good evening, I'm Jennifer Roscoe. We start tonight with a shooting at a Springfield factory. 2 victims are dead, another in critical condition. Police say the suspected shooter was also found dead. My co-anchor Paul Giacchini is live in Springfield right now. So Paul, what do we know?
Yeah, Jennifer, obviously this is a scene all too familiar in this country, and it's a deadly shooting right now, right in our backyard, and you can see the aftermath. If you take a look behind me, the Springfield Police Mobile Operations Center sits outside the gates of Bun-O-Matic here in Springfield. And of course, Aurora, Illinois, another deadly workplace mass shooting happening just over a year ago. But right now we are sitting along Stevenson Drive here in Springfield, just across the street again from Bun-O-Matic, where this morning another deadly workplace shooting took place. Obviously did not care whether COVID-19 pandemic was happening in our country. These things don't matter when it comes to workplace violence. And certainly it doesn't matter where you live. It can happen, as I said, right in your backyard, right here in central Illinois. And tonight we have team coverage of this. As you mentioned, I'm here in Springfield tonight, and Cole Hankey and Gabrielle Franklin is here along Stevenson Drive in Springfield as well. She's been out here all day, and I'm going to turn it over to her right now. She's going to run us through the nuts and bolts of exactly what happened from that first call this morning that went to police when shots were fired. Gabrielle?
Well, we know that the shooter worked here not too far behind me, here in Springfield on Stevenson Drive at Bun-O-Matic, and so were the victims that he shot. They also worked here as well. So far, police say that they responded to a call around 11 this morning. They said they found 2 people who were shot inside the building and 1 person in the parking lot. Police secured the scene and continued to investigate. The suspect got away, but with the help of other police in the state, he was able to be identified.
At approximately 1:49 p.m. today, we were contacted by the Morgan County Sheriff's Office, who notified the Springfield Police Department that they had located the suspect inside his vehicle, deceased.
Now, we know that a man named Michael Collins is the one who opened fire at Bun-O-Matic. Police say that they are not sure of a motive yet, but they are working to find out more about that. We knew that Bun did know these victims as they all worked together here at Bun, but police say that they are just grateful that this tragedy wasn't as bad as it could have been. Back to you.
Gabrielle, thanks. Now again, Hi Bun, the president and CEO of the company, did take some time to speak today. He didn't take any questions, but he did offer condolences to not only the victims, but their families as well, making a promise to them. Take a listen.
It's the saddest possible day for our company, naturally, and particularly in light of all the other troubles that are among us and around us. We just want to wish our very best to the victims' families and to all of our employees. We certainly will be there with every bit of support possible, and we'll do everything we can to help all of them through this crisis.
Bun also thanked first responders who he called remarkable, kind, and empathetic. We want to continue our team coverage now with Cole Hankey, who's also been out here all afternoon. Now, Cole, I understand you have you had an opportunity to speak with a local business owner who spoke to some employees from Bun-O-Matic who actually left the company right after those first shots were fired.
Yeah, that's right. Once Collins started shooting, employees had to evacuate the building as fast as they could. The Bun-O-Matic campus has several buildings, though, so some of those other buildings where the shooting didn't take place took a little bit longer to evacuate. But once the employees were out, then they scattered, some going to a gas station across the street to, cool down and try to figure out what was going on. One of the employees there said that the workers from Bun-O-Matic came in scared and really confused. Most didn't even hear the shots, but were just told that there was a shooter in the building.
They were even telling us, like, oh man, I was there when it happened. Like, oh, I saw the shots, I heard it, I had to get out of there. They were all freaked, they were all spooked. It was scary because you knew that the guy was still at large.
Once the scene was under control, police started to bring employees to Magro's by the busload. Magro's is a grocery store down the street. That's where they were able to finally meet back up with family or friends or anybody who could come pick them up from work today. Reporting in Springfield, I'm Cole Hankey, WCIA3, your local news leader.
All right, Cole, thanks. Now, Jennifer, of course, Cole mentioned that many of these families, of course, who worked at Bun today were reunited with their families, but at least 2 members of the workforce here at Bun were not reunited with their families. A stark reminder during this COVID-19 pandemic that tens of thousands of people lost their lives during this pandemic, and these workplace shootings happen far too frequently. And you don't wake up in the morning going to work and expect not to see a member of your family who goes to any workplace, but certainly not one like Bun. And it's just a terrible reminder how this happens far too frequently in this company, regardless of our country, regardless of what's going on in the country. But for now, we're live in Springfield. Jennifer, back to you.
All right, we'll check back with you at the end of the newscast. Paul, thank you so much. Phase 4 is here, but it took a lot for businesses to get ready. What gyms did to prepare. Plus, it's the day many restaurants have been waiting for. Why some, though, still wouldn't let people eat inside.